Hello, Professor Lawrence. This is Claudia Laurent, and today my persuasive speech is going to be about animal testing for the benefit of humans. Cruelty to animals, also called animal abuse, animal neglect, or animal cruelty, is the infliction by omission or by commission by humans of suffering or harm upon any non human animal. Regardless of whether the act is against the law, non human animal experimentation is usually defended by arguments that it is reliable and that animals are good models of human biology, and diseases to obtain relevant information, and that its uses provides major human health benefits. More than 100 million animals are used worldwide in experimentation or to supply the biomedical industry. Non human animal experimentation falls under two categories: basic, which is investigation of basic biology of human disease, and applied, which is drug research and development, and toxicity, and safety testing. Regardless of its categorization, animal experimentation is intended to inform human biology and health scientists and promote the safety and efficiency of potential treatment. Reasons why animal testing doesn't help humans. Right now, millions of animals are imprisoned in laboratories where they are experimented on and live in constant pain as well as fear of when the next horrible procedure will occur. In addition to being cruel, these experiments are irrelevant to humans. Traditional animal testing is very expensive and it is time consuming. It uses a lot of animals, and from a scientific perspective, the results do not necessarily translate to humans. Mice are mice and people are people. If we look to the mouse to model every aspect of disease in man and model cures, we're just wasting our time. One reason why animal experiments often do not translate into replications into human trials or into cancer chemoprevention is that many animal experiments are poorly designed, conducted, and analyzed. Another possible contribution to failure to replicate the results of animal research in humans is that reviews and summaries of evidence from animal research are methodologically inadequate. The history of cancer research has been a history of curing cancer in the mouse. Scientists have cured mouse cancer for decades, and it simply doesn't work for humans. Currently, 9 out of 10 experimental drugs fail in clinical studies because we cannot accurately predict how they will behave in humans based on the laboratory and animal testing. Poisoning, shocking, burning, and killing animals is all in a day's work for the vivisectors. If these atrocious acts were committed outside of laboratories, they would be felonies. But animals suffer and die every day in laboratories with little or no protection from cruelty. Here are the top 5 reasons why I feel that it should stop. It's unethical to sentence 100 million thinking, feeling, and living animals to laboratory cages and intentionally cause them pain, loneliness, and fear. It's bad science. To the Food and Drug Administration reports that 92 out of every 100 drugs that pass animal tests fail in humans. Its wasteful animal experimentation prolongs the suffering of people waiting for effective cures by misleading experimenters and squanders precious money, time, and resources that could have been spent on human relevant research. It's archaic. Forward-thinking scientists have developed humane, modern, and effective non-animal research methods, including human-based microdosing in the vitro technology, human patient stimulators, and sophisticated computer modeling that are cheaper, faster, and more accurate than animal testing. The world doesn't need another eyeliner, hand soap, or food ingredient so badly that it should come to the expense of animal lives. Ways to help animals in laboratories. People frequently ask PETA what they can do to stop animal abuse used in experiments. Of course, PETA always suggests that they can take action in their current campaigns against animal testing and support companies that are cruelty free. But there are many other ways to make a difference. Here are the top 5 ways that you can make a difference. Go vegan. Not only does eating meat cost billions of animals their lives, it also can make us sick. Experimenters then use these largely preventable diseases such as obesity and heart disease as an excuse to conduct cruel and deadly experiments on animals. Companies and the government also fund experiments to find ways to make factory farmed animals grow larger and faster. When you order your free vegetarian vegan starter kit, you'll learn how to fight cruelty on farms and in laboratories every day. Quit smoking. It may shock you, but companies like Reynolds and Philip Morris continue to force rats to undergo nasty experiments to order the development of new cigarettes. Experimenters at universities also pump cigarettes smoke into dogs' lungs and addict pregnant monkeys and their babies to nicotine in order to study smoking related diseases. Donate your body to science. You can help animals in laboratories, even from beyond the grave. Donate your body to science through a program like the Anatomy Gifts Registry. And it will be used at medical training and research facilities around the world to advance science and replace the use of animal testing. Massive, monstrous factory farms that reduce living, feeling creatures to milk and meat machines in lifelong misery and suffering, slaughterhouses whose activities are so heartless and barbaric that a single visit can leave you traumatized for life. Testing labs that profit by torturing animals because it's cheaper than other methods of demonstration product safety. Puppy mills that breed sickly animals non-stop under unimaginable dreadful conditions just for profit. And some of the animal cruelty designed to procure organs, tusks, and other parts from species as quacks, cures, and health enhancers defies description. It just goes on and on. First, we refuse to buy the products of the companies that profit from animal cruelty. Become vegetarian or vegan. If you can't do that, buy only locally produced free-range meats from small farms whose owners you know personally. It's good for the local economy, for your health, and for the animals. And boycott farms that produce and restaurants that serve meat from confined milk-only diet baby animals. When you buy health, personal, and chemical products, buy only those clearly certified as not tested on animals. The standards are poor, inconsistent, and sloppily regulated, but they're a start. Or make your own products from simple natural ingredients if possible. Never buy animals from puppy mills or pet stores. If you are looking for a pet, please select one from an animal shelter and make sure it's nurtured. If you choose a cat, please do the birds a favor and keep it indoors. And please do not keep animals caged in small spaces or tied up. Confinement is crueler than the pain. We'll never get the laws changed or the religious practices changed. People have been trying to reform animal cruelty laws and religious practices for centuries, with virtually no success. What we can do is starve the organizations that profit from animal cruelty, factory farms, slaughterhouses, and pet stores, fur merchants, irresponsible restaurants, cosmetic health products, personal care and chemical companies, and transportation companies that ship live animals. That is all for today. I have a lot of my references and works cited pages listed below my paper that I will be submitting as well. Thank you.